my head, I'm like, okay, people can twist things and then it runs as facts and, you know, and it becomes exaggerated. So I didn't know, I didn't get the severity of the situation. I didn't grasp it. And anyone who knows me knows I've talked about at length that I do not support any adult talking to a minor ever. Like we just talked about this on my Dr. Drew podcast. You know, there's a difference of being, of course, friendly and cordial. Maybe you're working with someone. There's times obviously when you can be friendly, but I think anyone who's like friends or hangs out or invites minors to the party, even if they're 17, I've been an advocate on this on so many levels. I was, you know, part of a group that totally was fine with a 17-year-old dating, you know, someone in their 20s. And I was like, no, I talked about the story time and time again when, you know, there was an influencer who was 17 that was part of this group and came to the house. And I was like, I don't feel comfortable with a 17-year-old being up in my apartment. Like there's just so many things, much less a 14-year-old, you know, Adam McIntyre, like I can't even fathom like meet up with us and the whole thing. Like there's so much to it. There's so much to the story that I physically can't even stomach, can't even take. So that all was happening. I'm trying to figure all this out. I'm trying to figure out like what. And again, me talking to Colleen at the time, I was just like, I didn't know the full situation. I also don't want anyone to ever like hurt themselves or something like that. So I'm just trying to figure it all out and like how to like cut this off, right? This thing that we have, because, you know, after a while I was like, okay, let's plan another podcast. Let's do another podcast. I'm just like, okay, that's clearly not going to happen. How do I do this? And, you know, again, trying to figure out like all the like the facts the best that I could that was out there. And again, pretty quickly I did, when I saw this information coming out, period, the stuff with quickly, it didn't take me long, but quickly I was like, this is something I can't support. Like I can, you know, forgive a lot of things in the past for being stupid, whatever, but it's like when you're a grown person in their 30s, you just have a child, you're still participating in this, like there's, okay, you know what I mean?